Okay. Keisha, you're more than welcome to unmute if you'd like. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are recording. Awesome, awesome. You guys, Keisha reached out to me to see if I wanted to combine teams and do a Zoom tonight, so I'm really excited. We're going to focus mainly on parties. That's my jam. That's how I built my whole business. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jodi Buschur. I'm a triple diamond. I've been with the business for, it'll be 6 years in December. It's crazy. But I actually started in this business and I just started partying from the minute I started. I just started telling everybody. My end of my 30 days, I had signed 30 loyal customers. The end of my 60 days, I had signed 65 loyal customers, and I did all of it through partying. So it was definitely a big part of my journey, and I still love to party. So I party all the time. I'm going to give you some of my secrets of success, what has gotten me to where I am. I have about a 99%, probably 99.9% closing rate at my parties. So, but I'm going to tell you why and how that all works. The first thing I want to tell all of you tonight is that you are in this business for a reason. God did not bring you to this business unless He intended you to do something with it. We all know that this is a gift that we get to share with people, and we get to be a blessing every single day. We get to help people physically. We get to help people financially. And for those of you who are afraid, for those of you who have past labels, you have past, struggles, maybe your parents told you weren't going to amount to anything. Those things do not get to determine your success in this business. And like I said, God would not have put it in your life if He already didn't give you every single thing it takes to be successful. So you need to firmly believe that and just be full of life and passion for these products in this business before you even think about going to a party. A big part of having a successful party is mindset. I don't care what kind of day you've had, you need to get rid of the garbage that's happened, because these people are giving you their time. And you need to be in the right mindset. You need to be super positive, and you need to go with the intent that you are going to help every single person at that party, whether it's physically or financially. So my goal when I talk to anybody, whether it's at a one-on-one, whether it's out and about, whether it is at a party, is if they have skin, they're going to be a distributor or a customer, because we get to help them with these products. You don't have to sign customers and distributors, but you get to. And God would not have given it to you if He didn't intend for you to do that. So just know that you have everything within you to be successful, and we get to do this every day. So it's such a blessing. It's very humbling to be able to do this. So, okay, on your way to your party, get your mind right. Dance to music, sing all the way there. Visualize the loyal customers, visualize the results you're going to have, visualize signing a distributor. You just have to know what you have your hands on and be so stinking excited to share it with those people that you're going to come in contact with. Before we go to the party, I know a lot of people are like, well, how do you get parties? Nobody wants to book a party. Well, you can't just post on Facebook who wants to book a party or who wants a free wrap. You guys, the algorithms are so crazy on Facebook, about 2% are seeing your posts. So you just can't make a post, who wants to have a party, and expect people to flood your inbox about having parties. You physically have to ask people. I'm not going to go into color personalities, but that plays a huge role in how I ask people how to have parties. I want to know if they're yellow and they are super caring. I'm going to be like, and I can give you guys some examples of what happened the last 2 parties that I had. One girl, she's been on the greens. She's an introvert. She's not a partier, but I know how much she loves the greens and what they're doing for her kids. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that your kids love the greens. And I know in the past, we've talked about how much you love what they're doing for your kids and how you'd love to share it. And I said, would you want to do me a favor and maybe just have a health and wellness get together to help out your family and friends with their health so you can share these greens with them? So notice I asked if she wanted to help others, because I knew that she was a yellow personality, and she was like, oh my gosh, absolutely. So then that was just one case. So then there was another lady. I met her actually at a bar. I was doing a one-on-one consult. It was a restaurant bar. And I met her out on the patio. She was like drinking a beer, came right up to me, super excited. And she was like, just started talking to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so great to meet you. And she was just flashy and excited. And I'm like, Oh, so we friend request each other on Facebook. The next day I'm like, hey girl, hey, it was so great meeting you. Oh my gosh, we have so much fun together. We need to get together again, just how we were talking. Would you be interested in having a wrap with friends party for me? It will be so much fun. We can do wine and facials. We can have a wrap party. We can, sample products. She's like, oh my gosh, yes, I can't wait. How soon can we do it? So because I knew she was a partier, because I knew she was like flashy and loud and loves to have fun, I made it that when I asked her. I just asked. You have to ask. And people are like, how do you book all these parties? I freaking asked. I asked. That's how simple it is. Like, I don't have any secrets to asking besides knowing people's color personalities and using that towards my advantage. So you have to ask. When I book parties, the first thing I do is I tell them, get your list together. I'm going to create an online Facebook event for you. You guys, this is huge because they're going to invite 200 people to this party. You know that, right? Well, guess what just happened? You just got 200 new friends that you're not connected with on Facebook. Every person that's invited to that party is going to get a friend request from me, okay? Because if they say that they're interested or that they can't go, boom, you can message them and be like, hey girl, hey, I'm from Megan's party and I saw that you aren't able to come to the party. That's not a problem. Would you be interested in getting a free spa treatment? Or you can message the people who say they're interested, but they don't end up coming. I mean, this event ends up opening a huge door for networking for you. So always, always, always do the Facebook event. And what I do is I make, me and the hostess, the co-host or whatever, but what I do is I connect with them, and then all the way up into the party, I am making posts. They're before and after posts. I make the post that says more than just wraps. I'll make a post that says, what will your results look like? I can't wait to see them. And then I'll put a whole bunch of like arm results, back results, facial results. I always put my before and after picture, and I will actually introduce myself like, hey, I'm Jodi. I'm going to be doing, Megan's party. I don't know why Megan's in my mind, but I'm using Megan. I'm going to be doing Megan's party. I'm so excited to share my story with you. I've been with the company for 6 years. It's absolutely changed my life physically and financially, and I'll tell a little bit about my story. Sometimes I go live. Sometimes I just type it up and put my family's picture or put my picture. But I want them to like feel comfortable with me. I mean, they're about to raise their shirt and show me their belly that they're not proud of. So I want them to like feel like they know me before the party even happens. I think this is a huge part of creating those relationships before you even get to the house. So the Facebook event, I use it for so many different reasons. I think it's really important that you do that. Okay, what's next? So getting your mind right, getting to the house. So when I get to the house, I am so excited when I walk through the door. Don't bring a million bags with you, right? Because I used to do that. I used to carry a 6-foot table and a tablecloth and a cooler for my greens and a bag full of my products. And I look like a 3-ring circus walking through the door. And it's probably why I never signed a distributor in the first couple months, because nobody wanted to do what I was doing. I made it look too hard. So super simple. If you walk in the house and the homeowners have their shoes off, kick your shoes off. Like, you want to be at their level always. I tell my hostess that she's going to be trained as a wrap girl tonight. So I'm already putting it in her mind that she might become a wrap girl. I always show up early so I can have her wrapped and a facial on her if she'll allow me to, because I want the guests who walk through the door to be super excited about what she's wearing. I also have her do the sign-in sheet. If you guys don't know what the sign-in sheet is, make your own up. It has a name, phone number, email, what they're wrapping, and if they've paid. Because what that is you use that for your taxes. Okay, you're supposed to be claiming all of your cash for income, but you're also going to use it because now you have their phone number and their email address, so you can follow up with them. So that's huge to have a sign-in sheet. I have my hostess do the sign-in. I have her collect the money. So give her the clear cash jar, have her take the $25, and then she gets to hand the wrapper facial to her guest. You guys, there's just something about holding it in their hands. They've paid for it. Now they have ownership of it, and they're super excited to see what this little black package or white package is going to do for them. So it goes, back to having sales. Like, when you're buying something, you want to, it's like the touchy-feely kind of thing. So they get super excited about what they're going to do. So I always make sure that my hostess is, doing that, and also handing out the bottles of water and stuff. So I have the hostess actually bring them back to the wrap room or send them back to the wrap room. That's where I kind of introduce myself, tell them how excited I am for them. By this time, I already know who they are because we've connected through the Facebook event. And it's at that time that I, just create that extra relationship with them. And I'm talking to them, about their goals and stuff. Even before I start wrapping them, I'm already connecting with them. And so when I do take their pictures, I'm like, go ahead and give me your phone. Depending on if I have a house full of people, like, 15 people that I'm wrapping, a lot of the times if I see I'm having a huge turnout, a lot of the times I already go ahead and tell them to get their wrap app downloaded on their phone before they even get to the party. This saves a lot of time by them having it on their phone. And I think it gets them excited to be able to wrap as well. Hi, Helena. I just saw you. I miss you. And so I think it's really exciting for them to have this wrap app and know what they're going to do with it. So take their before and after pictures on their phone. Or you can take them on your phone and text them to them. Now you also have their phone number in your phone already. The wrap room is a good place to just create that relationship, earn their trust, ask them, do you already know like kind of what your health goals are? At that time, let me grab one just a minute. I just emptied mine, but I don't know if you guys have these lap boards, but they're like amazing. I use these in Longaberger when I sold baskets, but I literally have my party pad and a loyal customer form and a distributor form. That's it. That's what I give them. And so when I hand them this, after I have them wrapped, I get their pictures, I get them wrapped, I hand them this and say, okay, this is the order form. Go ahead, and if I talk about any products you're interested in, go ahead and mark it on this sheet. And then I'm going to help you fill it out at the end of the night. So I get them really excited about placing their order. Again, you just gave them permission to place an order, right? You just said, I'm going to help you fill this out. So you're already intentionally saying, I'm going to help you place your order. I'm going to help you towards reaching your goals. And this is another point right now, you guys. If you're in this business strictly to make money, you're going to struggle. But if you honestly, deep down in your heart, want to make an impact in people's lives with these products and help them get healthier, help them reach their goals, help them get off their prescription meds, help them financially, if you have that burning desire in your heart to see how many people you can help this week, your paycheck will grow more than ever. Don't work out of desperation, work out of passion to change people's lives, because that's where it's at. That's huge. People will feel it from you if you're just there to be a salesperson. How many of you love used car salesmen? Hopefully none of you are married to one, but then you should love them. But I mean, they're trying most of them are just trying to meet quotas by the end of the month, and you feel that when you walk onto a car lot. We actually are there to make a difference in their life. So you have to feel that burning desire within you. After I have everybody wrapped, I sit down. Like I said, you guys, I will use an ottoman. I'll use an entertainment center. I'll use a coffee table, an end table. Sometimes we sit around a kitchen table. I don't want to, bring in all this stuff. I've actually set up my display on the floor before, because people were sitting on the floor and sitting around, Indian style. I mean, I want to be down at their level. I don't want to be a presenter. I don't want to be a salesperson. I literally let them know, you guys, this is so informal. It's going to be fun. It's going to be informal, but I'm strictly here to help you today and make it about helping them. Now, if you have a house full of wild animals already drinking wine before you've even got started, you're probably going to be like, you guys, this is so exciting. We're going to have fun. But I also get to help you today. So make sure you just kind of feel the vibe in the room of what the personalities are like, because that's a huge benefit, just knowing personality color. So Keisha, I'm sure you guys have probably done personality training, and if not, it's in your e-suite. You guys can go in there and take the test to know what color you are. But I use that throughout my whole party. So I would make sure, like I said, get your mind right, hostess coaching, it's informal, it's fun, sit down. Now, my secret to success is the same thing all of you have, the party pad. You literally can point and read and point and read. Now, I personally, every person gets a party pad. They're on a big sale right now, if y'all don't know, because I'm pretty sure they're probably making new ones with the keto coffee in. But right now, you can get them like, I think it's $12 for a 20-pack. So they're not $1 a piece right now. They're cheaper. But I want them to see how easy it is for me to open each page, point and read. Check out the before and after pictures, because now these new ones have the before and after pictures. But how cool is it that it starts out with the journey of our company? You can use this to set the stage on what It Works truly is. So I love, love, love that they added this part, because I get to say, like in 2012 or 2011 is when I came in. That's when, you know, when we moved to Bradenton, Florida, and I get to talk to them about that. And like, so I'm part of this journey. I get to share that with them. But I love that they put the before and after pictures in there. I think that's just so neat for people to like, be like, oh my gosh, so that's what it does. Then they get really excited. Anybody who has this, they can walk through this with you guys. And so it just makes it that much easier for them to follow along. Plus, who doesn't want your people in the crowd to see our income chart? Who makes this kind of money as a crazy wrap person? That's what I love to share. And if you don't have a story yet, like I get to say, I'm almost presidential diamond. It doesn't matter how far away I am, I'm almost there. So I'm almost presidential diamond. And they're like, seriously, you make $16,000 a month? And I'm like, almost, you know, because you're almost at the next level. So you always share that. And if you don't have a story yet, you can be like, oh my gosh, one of my good friends, she's been in the business for 6 years. She's got 6 kids. She is a busy mom. And this is the kind of money she's making. Her husband's a double diamond. She's almost presidential. So if you don't have a story yet, share your upline story. Share where they're at in this journey. And who doesn't want to have fun? I mean, they see the pictures of the cruise and what we do. I mean, this is where I let my passion just shine, because I'm like, you guys, this business is amazing. All I wanted to do was get my, you know, rid of that baby belly. And now all of a sudden I'm making this kind of money. I retired from my job. Share your story or share somebody else's story. But I love to focus on what this company is doing. I mean, number 33 in the world in top selling companies, that's huge. Make sure you share those kind of things. So the party pad, walk through it, go through it. Now, I don't set up all of my products. You can. If some of you are new and you don't even have any products, this is all you need, this and wraps. When you do a wrap party, they can just walk right through this with you. I try to always save my, for those of you who recruit, save all your empties. When somebody new comes in and they can't afford the products, give them empty bottles to at least take to their parties. That's what I do with mine. And sample, you guys. Sample, sample, sample. Is anybody ready to sample this? Ah! Isn't the bag so cool? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the coffee. I just got mine today. It came last night. I wasn't home, but oh my gosh. I've been making it from scratch the last several days, and it's a pain in the butt, and it's a lot of ingredients, and it's way more expensive, and you can really taste the oil when you make it from scratch. It's oily. On your lips, when you drink it, it's oily. Not horrible, but this is amazing. I mixed it with just water today. For those of you who haven't seen the tip, take about 1 to 2 ounces of just lukewarm water, mix it up first, and then put your hot or cold water in it. You got to get rid of the clumps by mixing it in like 1 to 2 ounces of water. And oh my gosh, it was frothy. It was amazing. You put your chocolate shake in it. It tastes like hot cocoa. It's frothy like hot cocoa. You don't even taste the coffee flavor. So good. My friend who doesn't love coffee drank it. She liked it. But I can't believe how little the packages are. They're so teeny tiny and they're so freaking cute. I don't know. I'm just so excited.
All I can say is they better just, like, they keep telling me that there isn't a tracking number and that it'll just show up. And it better just show up, because my FOMO is unreal right now. I need that coffee.
Oh my gosh. So I ordered it when it first came out, like immediately. And I ordered it on 2-day shipping. But I didn't know they weren't starting the shipping till Monday. I had no idea. I missed that part. But I had 2-day shipping. They started shipping Monday, and I got it on Wednesday. So it did come in the time frame that I picked shipping. So so much goodness, you guys. You have to be sampling as much as you can at parties. If you're new and you can't afford to, that's fine. On your auto shipment, start getting stuff that you can sample, because the more you get in their mouth, the more you get in their hands, the more you pass around, they're going to want the products. I will pass around my defining gel. I'll do the wow. I used to do all 3 flavors of greens, but nobody ever likes the orange. So I always do berry and chocolate. I'm going to be sampling the keto coffee, and I think I'm going to do it in hot and cold, because not everybody likes hot coffee. So I thought, if I do sampling parties, which I do, I think we're going to do hot and cold, just because I want them to be able to taste it either way. And I think it'd be really awesome to do like cold iced coffee with some chocolate in it. Like, oh, so Amber, I can't wait for you to get it. You're going to love it. I know she's dying over there. I probably owe you a pack since you made me keto soup and brought it to me the other day. Sample, as many as you can. You have, like the greens chews, you guys, I sample them at every party. I saw so many greens chews. I cut them in thirds or fourths, and I make sure everybody in the room gets them because they taste like Starburst. They're so good. I always do the fat fighter demonstration. If you guys don't know what it is, do it, because everybody ends up wanting the fat fighters because they see it grabbing that oil. And I literally walk through, you know, I just went to B-Dubs and we had deep fried pickles and boneless wings and loaded nachos. And then I walk through, you know, this is your stomach. This is, you know, your stomach full of water. You eat this fatty food. That's what this oil represents. And then literally crush the fat fighters, watch it drop. They get excited. They're like, ew, does it go out in your poop? And I'm like, yeah, we talk about poop at our parties all the time. And I always say, we talk about poop at our parties more than any other party there is. And it's okay because we only get one body. We need to take care of it. So some of the things that I say throughout, and I want you guys to know like some important things that I say throughout my party presentation. When I get to the greens, I say, you guys, obviously we've gone over the wrap. That's our signature product. That's what we're known for. But the greens is my most important product. It's the product I want every single one of my customers on. And my doctor with the company says, if you can get everybody that you love and care about on the greens and our multivitamin, you will have the best they will have the best optimal health for the rest of their life. Dr. Don says that all the time. And it's a huge statement coming from a doctor for a, you know, nutraceutical company. When they say something like that, you need to make sure you're giving those kind of comments out. My doctor with the company says the greens is our most important product. If we combine the greens with our multivitamin, they will have the best optimal health. I tell them what the greens have done for me and my family. I share how I drink them. I drink the berry in extra lemon water every day. Lemon water, my berry greens. I drink the chocolate in my shake or in almond milk. I give them different ideas on how to drink it, and I tell them, if it tasted like mowed grass, you still need to get it in your body, because if you knew the benefits, you would never stop drinking it for the rest of your life. And I tell them, I have people that started 6 years ago and they've never turned their auto shipment off in 6 years. Every single month for 6 years, they've ordered the greens. That's huge. So I say that. What else? When you get to the Pick Your Pack page, if you guys are familiar with the Party Pad, you get to the Pick Your Pack. I walk through each pack, and when I get to the bottom, I'm like, any of you who want to lose 10 pounds or more, you have to do the system. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I got people that have lost 45 to 50 pounds on this system. It's the way to go. If you use the system, you eat healthy, you exercise, you drink your water, I guarantee you that you're going to have amazing results. And I'm there to help them, you guys. I'm not there to sell them anything. And so I really want to keep in contact with them. Well, what's your goals? What's your struggles? Are you an emotional eater? How many times a day do you eat? Do you get half your body weight in ounces each day? Like, I want to know these things because I don't want to just sell them something and it doesn't work because the rest of it doesn't go along with it. So the cool thing is when I get somebody on the system, I'm like, you must do the system. You cannot put a price on health. You must do the system. And then, yes, of course, we're talking about the keto diet now, or the keto lifestyle. If they want added benefits, they really should order the keto coffee. The cool thing is, you guys, make sure you're telling people that the keto coffee is just the beginning of a full keto lifestyle line. I personally look for a meal plan to come. I look for keto punch of some sort, like a fruit punch type thing. Don't quote me on this. This is what I'm thinking. I see an app, just an It Works Keto app coming. Like I just personally can visualize all of what's going to happen with this whole keto line. So I'm so excited. But yes, the other thing that I do is I tell them, now, when you read your instructions for the system, it's going to tell you to wrap every 3 days. There's only four wraps in there. So if you really want to do the full benefits of the system, you're going to want to get another package of wraps. I have the utmost faith in our products because they are very high quality, high value. And I want them to know what we have to offer. So I encourage them to get an extra package of wraps. I also say, how strong do you think you're going to be? How dedicated are you? Do you think you're going to have an occasional cheat meal? Because if so, I would never leave the house without a bottle of Fat Fighters in my purse. My purse always has fat fighters, and I always make sure that they know that, because you ultimately, and I always say, you ultimately could go out to dinner and you're going to have salmon and broccoli and a salad, and somebody's going to order dessert or somebody's going to order an appetizer, and you're going to eat it. So why not have your fat fighters in your purse so that you can always have those to go along with, so you can eat guilt-free, I guess. It's what you say. It's what you say. The other thing, when I'm going through your pick your path, so whether you're going to be a distributor or customer, again, I tell them how life-changing this has been for my family, that financially, that before this, this teen mom college dropout who started their life at 17, we never had extra. We always had way more bills left at the end of the month than what we had money. I never had a savings account. I never had a retirement account. I had tons of credit card debt before I started this company. I let them know I'm a real person, but that it's completely changed my life. The cool part is when you get to talking about the loyal customer, I say, for anybody who doesn't join my business and get paid to be healthy, 99.99% of the people that I come in contact with, if they don't join my team, they become a loyal customer, because nobody wants to pay retail. Nobody wants to pay that higher 40%. Everybody wants to get free product as a customer, and everybody wants the 40% savings. So do you guys think they want to be that 0.01% that doesn't sign as a loyal customer or a distributor? So it's those key things that make people be like, well, I don't want to be one of those. And I've signed 3 retail in almost 6 years. So I think that's really important that you are saying those kind of things. If you guys know of a success story with one of the products, what they've done for people, be careful though on medical claims. I always say, you guys, I'm not a doctor. I can't make claims that my products are going to cure anything, but what I can do is tell you the kind of people that I've helped with them. This has kind of taken everything out of your plate as far as, legally saying different things. I always say I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be. I just know I can tell you the people that I've helped, or the people who, I talk about Amber at every single party. I'm like, she was a hot mess. She was sick and I have her off everything, there's just certain people. I talk about my very first Confianza story that I heard about a guy with post-traumatic stress disorder. Somebody gave him a $25 bottle of Confianza, and he was able to go to his first family Easter for the first time since the Gulf War. And I still cry at my parties. I cry at so many of my parties because I'm so passionate about the people that we've helped. And they feel it. They can't feel it behind a computer screen, you guys. They can't feel it when you are making a post about, this is a life-changing product. They can't hear your passion. They can't feel what you're doing for others and what a blessing it is, and I talk about it as a gift. I'm like, you guys I don't have to share these with people, but I get to. I'm entitled to, because I want others to have what we have. I want them to feel as good as I do. I want them to have as much energy as I do. I want them to have the freedom of time and the freedom, of being able to choose what ball games you miss, not being told. I love to say, in today's world, a lot of people love their jobs, but a lot of people spend 40 hours a week for 40 years working for somebody to help their dreams come true, only to find out when it's retirement age that they don't have enough money to retire. You pick your hard, and I'm telling all of you that too. Pick your hard. You scared of blitzing? Are you scared to do parties? Because the fear that's in your mind, it's not bigger than your family's dreams. I can tell you that right now. And if your fears are setting you back or holding you back, then you better just walk in the other room and tell your family that they're not worth it, that they're not worth you busting through your fears of having a party, busting through your fears of blitzing somebody, because they're not worth it. I think it's really important, you guys, that you just stay focused on your dreams and your why, and be out there to change people's lives with these products. Okay, see, I told you I would get off course because I could talk about this all night. Okay, so system, don't be afraid to ask about the system. When you go over the business opportunity, share other people's stories if you don't have a story. Now, when we go to unwrap them, they have 2 choices. They can be a distributor or customer. Have the distributor app, have the loyal customer app, ask them what they've, what questions they had, if they know where they want to start. Always assume the sale. Everybody in that place is ordering. Always assume that they're ordering. But don't ever forget to ask if they're ready to have the next party to share these products with others. Don't ever forget. And then I always say, you know, are we filling out the distributor application? Or are you joining me and getting paid to be healthy? Get paid to be healthy. Say that all the time. I get paid to be healthy. I get paid to wear black, green, and bling. I get paid to have fun. I get paid to party. I get paid to help others. When you say those kind of things, it makes people think, oh, well, I would like to get paid to do that. So they're either going to fill out a distributor form or a loyal customer form. Always talk about the loyal customer program being a huge asset to them if they're ordering, because you're entitled to, I always say, you're entitled to all of our amazing sales. We have buy one, get one free sales. We have free shipping sales. We have all of these awesome big sales that go on. And as a customer, you're already entitled to them. So why would you not want to be a customer? That's if they said no to the distributor part. Always consider your hostess a distributor, a new distributor, and tell them, now everybody who signs as a customer tonight, I'll go ahead and put them underneath you and we can get your business started. If you're afraid to say that and you're afraid to ask, guess what? The lady who wrapped me that night and I had amazing results never asked me to be in her business. She just was like, she got the loyal customer form out and started filling it out. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, how much is it to sell? And she was like, you know, we had a nice house and nice cars. She never asked me about selling. She just assumed I wanted the product. She never asked me. Had I not asked her, who knows if I'd even be here. But make sure when you sit down to fill out that form, you guys have them initial the bottom and sign the bottom. And I'm going to tell you why. You go over it in the party. One product, 3 months consecutive in a row, gets you my cost, 40% savings for life, and you can earn your perk points, your free perk points. But if you don't tell them about the membership, we go ahead and we waive our membership fee. You guys know how Costco and Sam's Club, there's a membership fee. We go ahead and waive that as long as you get one product for 3 months in a row. If, however, you don't do your 3 consecutive months, we're going to go ahead and charge you that $50 because you didn't hold true to, you know, ordering. Have them initial, have them sign. I go over it twice, at least twice, if not 3 times. And I'll tell you why. I got contacted 2 months ago. I had a whole conversation on Facebook with this lady, went to her house, talked to her about the loyal customer program, had her sign the paper, talked to her about it again before I left. She called the company and said I never told her about the $50 cancellation fee. So It Works says, Jodi, do you have proof that you talked to her about the $50 cancellation fee? And I'm like, yeah, I actually have it on Facebook. And I had her sign the loyal customer form. And I sent out an email to every new loyal customer that explains the loyal customer program. I give them their auto shipment date, their ID number, their password, and then explains, remember, if you don't fulfill, there's a $50 fee. I had 4 different ways, three or four different ways to prove to corporate that, you know, I had gone over this with her and I had the signed loyal customer document. And they said, perfect, you did everything that you needed to do. So, you know, they went ahead and charged her the $50. If you don't have documentation, whether it's a screenshot of a conversation, if I sign somebody up from a different state online, you're better off either telling them to go straight to your website, or I get everything in a conversation and I'll say, you know what, I don't really trust Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and have you text me this information, name, email, phone number, all that. And then I say, I need you to agree that as long as you order one product for 3 months in a row at the $50, you know, there's no $50 fee. However, if you, you know, fail to fulfill that, then there is a $50 fee. I need you to okay that. And then they'll say, yes, I okay it. But if they're from a different state, I like to just have them go to my website because then they have to fill it out on there. Just kind of trying to help you guys with some, you know, making sure everything's covered. Book more parties. Ask people to just host another party. I always say, you know, do you know anybody and, you know, anybody who could benefit from these products? And most of the time they'll just start rambling off names and I'll be like, that's so awesome. You could be the one that makes the difference in their life. Would you be interested in just having those 4 people over that you just told me about? And I'll go ahead and give you a free spa treatment. It's amazing. All you have to do is ask. You just have to ask. And so I think, you know, just keep booking more. You guys, we get in front of so many more people when we do a party. Why would you not want to do a party of 6 and only do a one-on-one with 1? That's how you grow your business twice as fast. There's nothing like walking out of a party with $150 wrap cash. Well, I don't know if you guys saw my post in Crew the other week, but it was like $150 wrap cash, $900 in sales. Even people that were already customers ended up placing more orders. Thank goodness they were still under me in a different, under a different distributor, but 900 in sales, 150 in wrap cash, 100% closing rate. Everybody signed who weren't already distributor or customers. So it's like, and I mean, you can do that in an hour and a half. What if you had one party a week? What if you made it your goal? I'm going to do one party a week. That's 4 parties in a month, right? What if you have 5 people that wrap? I mean, that's going to add up, right? That's a car payment, you guys, just in wrap cash. Now think about the commissions you're going to make on all of those people, 20 people for 3 months in a row. Think how that's going to boost your volume. You're going to have this wrap cash to hand over to your spouse and be like, look, this is the work that I did this month. I mean, what if every host is signed as a distributor? That's 4 fast start bonuses right there just from helping them sign. So I don't know. You guys just have to think how the parties can impact your business and find the passion. There's nothing to be afraid of when it comes to these parties. You have a tool right here that does everything for you. If you are new and you don't know an answer, say, you know what, I don't know the answer to that, but let me get with my upline and ask them and get back with you. They will always respect you way more for telling them that you don't know than if you try to fake your way through it, right? So always make sure that you do that. You want to play games? Play games at your party. I still love the Facebook game. I know a lot of you know the Facebook game, but I will literally have everybody get their phones out. We're already friends, right? I've already friend requested them and say, trying that crazy rap thing with Megan, the hostess, and Jodi Buschur. Now they're tagging everybody in it. All their friends are seeing it who are now, seeing our posts. It's a great way. You're going to see all these likes and comments. Guess what? Now you have all those people to add as friends. So I think it's just so important that you guys just keep continuing to build off of parties. Does anybody have any questions as far as for me?
I don't have any questions, but you just blew my mind.
Who's talking?
Keisha.
Oh, hi. What was different? You're a loyal customer signing machine. What was different? Or what was?
I just don't party. I do events, and I grow my business on social media.
So if you're doing events, are you booking one-on-ones off of events versus parties?
No, I just sign people at the event.
Okay, you're just signing the customer at the event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Can
you imagine if they're excited to sign right now, if you said, well, would you want to have a couple friends over and I'll give you a free spa treatment and we'll go ahead and get you signed up now. But if you have a couple friends over, I'll give you a free spa treatment.
Literally, I'm like mind blown. I'm like, crap. I just need, I get so excited that I've sealed the deal at an event where there's
that's awesome.
People walking around and stuff that I don't even think to ask them to have a party.
That's
because
awesome.
Then you're turning one mass group situation into another mass group situation, and they're already signing.
Yeah. And do you know how I use my lead slips? So my lead slips say, are you interested in, and I tell them, if you don't check something at the bottom, then you can't sign up. And so it says, are you interested in wrap with friends? Are you interested in a skincare session? Are you interested in a business opportunity or a personal consult? Those are my 4 things.
Mine have all of them on there too. And then
when they mark something, I call them back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you're ready to wrap with friends. I have this date and this date. Which one works? So they've already told you what they're interested in. So
yeah, I always make when they're filling them out at events, they'll fill everything out except for checking one of those boxes. I'm like, oh, don't forget your box. Don't forget the box.
And if they sign up for a skincare session, I'm like, you know what? My skincare, when I do my skincare session, it's the cleanse, the peel, and they can either use the wow or the moisturizer. And I tell them, now if you bring 3 friends with you to your skincare session, I'll give them all 3 a free skincare session and you'll get the free facial. So I'm giving them a $20 facial, or, it's less than that when you're doing Wrap Rewards. And so when those other 3 girls come, guess what? They don't want to not have the facial that she has. So I'm going to sell 3 more facials. So it's just a way to turn a one-on-one into a party. And a party is just more than one person, you guys. So I love using the skincare session idea, And then when they're here, I'll say, do you guys know 3 or 4 more people who might want to do a free skincare session like you did? Because I will give you another free treatment if you want to go ahead and invite 4 or 5 people. Just keep going off of referrals, because referrals will continue to help you build your business and build the parties. Gosh, I don't know what else. I just feel like there's so much that I'm missing, but I love partying. There's nothing more fulfilling than walking through the doors with a glass jar or plastic wrap cash jar full of cash. I always stop at a gas station on the way home and fill up my Infinity, $50. And I'll take a picture and say, just sold 2 wraps, filled up my Infinity, with my wrap cash. There's nothing more fulfilling than walking through the door with all this cash in your hands and loyal customer forms and order forms in the other one. I mean, it's so neat. And I love talking about, what this business is doing for guys, how I have people of all ages joining. I often talk about how, you guys, if you don't want a lot of friendships, a lot of positivity, a lot of fun, make amazing money, help others, you're probably not going to like this business, And, most of the time they're like, well, heck, I want all that. I let them know we have the solution to all of their problems, How many people are sick and tired of being sick and tired? They're in pain. They're stressed out. Amber, I see you raising your hand. And who wants to be a stay-at-home mom? Who's sick and tired of having the babysitter get to see their baby's first steps and hear their first words and roll over for the first time? Like, those are the people that I want to help, because I missed all that with my 6 girls. I had other people raising my girls I didn't get to. I missed it. And you can't ever get that time back. So keep that in mind and think about, make that be your driving force on why you work this business even harder, because you want to be there for your kids always and not miss anything. Like I said, I still get emotional telling my story, because I'm like, and I can't ever get that back, but I get to offer other people hope. And like, I want to help mommies stay home and raise their babies. There's nothing more fulfilling than when another person like Helena gets to stay home and raise their babies, because of this business helping them financially. So I just think, when you put that in their mind, it's just going to make them want to jump on board even more. This keto line, you guys, it's taken our company to a whole nother level. Seriously. Even those of us like Amber, she's down 10 pounds. I'm down 6 pounds. You guys, we're just getting our feet wet. We just started and we're just dropping weight like crazy. And this coffee, it fills you up. I drink it at 9 in the morning and it's 1 or 2 o'clock and I haven't even thought about eating yet. It's crazy. You almost have to remind yourself to eat. And I feel amazing. Like, I'm so ready to jump out of bed in the morning and I just have so much energy. It feels so good to feel good. I thought I felt good with just being on the greens, but man, being on this now. Okay. This is something else I want to point out. You guys, get people on the greens and It's Vitals. You need to sell that at every single party, because once they start on a multivitamin, you need to tell them you need this for the rest of your life. You want to, stay healthy, get on the greens and vitals for the rest of your life. And I know I said this before, but if they get on them, they don't want to ever be off of them, because they're going to realize how crappy they feel once they get off of them. I think it's so important. I make my parties fun. When we do greens, we do shots, like literally shots. We toast to good health and do shots. Just make things fun, make it informal, make it, you guys ask me questions as much as you want. I don't know. I let them know I'm here to help you. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to help you and share with you, because I know what it's done for me and my family, and I know what it can do for yours. And, it's the touchy feely kind of words that but be passionate, because they'll know if you're not. They'll know if you're not. And if you are, like, if money is your driving force, you need to dig down deep within and find some yellow within you, because you really need to want to help people. And we have the solution to so many problems, whether it's physically or financially. So hopefully that helps you guys with parties. Like I said, make sure you're asking. You guys, who cares if they say no? Did you die? No, you didn't die. They just said no. Who cares? Find somebody who says yes. If you get 10 no's, who cares? Keep going until you find a yes. Like, there are people out there who want this. It kills me. These people coming in and they're like, I can't find anybody to buy from me. I can't find anybody who wants anything. And I'm like, really? Because I've been here 6 years and I still am signing. I signed 11 people last month. I've been here 6 years. People still want the products. I live in a town of 2,000 people. Don't tell me that we're saturated. I still have people that go, what are you doing? What is that thing on the side of your car? And I'm like, really? I've been doing this 6 years. How do you not know? But they don't. Like, some people still don't know. It's crazy. I have 4 one-on-ones tomorrow and none of them have heard of It Works. How weird is that? 4 one-on-ones and nobody's heard of It Works. So you guys just have to find the people who have never heard of it. I don't know. I could go on and on, that. So hopefully you guys learned something. Keisha, how's things going for you guys? Good?
It's going so good. Like, I just started the actual keto diet yesterday.
Okay.
I was like so thirsty. It was unreal. Like, I just felt like I just kept drinking water and my tongue was gonna crack in half. But I was like, I can do this. I can do this. And like, I just feel like starting this new lifestyle. And then we have a whole product line coming with it. Like, starting to get my groove back. And it's just so crazy. Like,
my second night in. Yeah, my second night in, I woke up with the keto, like, flu, they call it, the keto headache. And I literally got up at 3:30 in the morning and Jen Zay was up. So I was messaging her. She's like, babe, go to the refrigerator, get some pickle juice and chug it. Well, I love pickle juice. So at 3:30 in the morning, I was chugging pickle juice in my kitchen. And I thought, gosh, if somebody walked in, they'd be like, what the heck? But it helped instantly. Like, instantly it helped me. You need to make sure you're getting enough electrolytes, salt, in your body. Amber's been a godsend to me because she's been on it longer. So I'm always calling her saying, is this normal, or can I have this, or what do you do for this, or whatnot? I'm loving it. And you guys, the keto diet's not new. It's been out since 1920. So people, are like, what's this new thing? Like, it's not new. Doctors use it all the time. Mark's doctor put him on this when he was dealing with cancer. So, Jess, I just missed what you said. I know Jess is killing it too. What do you say to people to set up on a one-on-one? Usually I just let them know that that's my job. I always say, like, if it depends on kind of the conversation, but I'm like, have you ever heard of It Works? And then I'll say, we can do one of two things. We can sit down over coffee and chat about it, or I can come to your house. We can do a skincare session. Like, I just give them all their opportunities. And then I say, which one sounds best to you? Or which one, are you interested in? I just ask. And then if they're having a one-on-one, I say, would you like to invite a friend or two? If you have 3 or more, I'll give you a free spa treatment, or 4 or more. You guys set the bar, whatever you want it at. I made a post the other week, who wants 2 free spa treatments? I just said, feeling generous. I'm offering 2 free spa treatments. Who wants them? And then I had a crap ton of people. Even the people that just liked it and didn't say me, I contacted them. I'm like, hey girl, thanks for the love on my post. I saw you were interested in 2 free spa treatments. So all it takes is 3 or 4 people for a health and wellness appointment, and you get them, or when's good for you. Or I'll give them 2 dates. And like, people just booked it because I asked. And some people say, you make it sound so easy. I just asked. I really just asked. Use your coupon cards, use your coupon cards, because it says try it for free with a party. So make sure you're doing that as well. But hopefully that answered your question, Jess. Okay. All right, guys. Well, hopefully that helped all of you. If there's anything else you need from me, feel free to reach out. Just go out and party, because this is a belly-to-belly business. And like I said, they cannot feel your passion and your love behind the computer screen. So you need to just get out there and be the world changer.
Thank you so much, Jodi. Like, I literally just want to go and have all the parties. I did have a girl message me and wanted to do a pure romance party, and I mean, it wasn't a complete lie, but I was like, I'm so busy. Like, I have events and all this other stuff. And then it, I don't know what clicked with me, but I messaged her. I was like, you know what? I have some dates blocked off that I do parties. I would be willing to give one of those blocked off dates up if you want to do a party with me so we can party swap. And she was like, oh yeah, of course. And I was like, genius.
That was easy.
Why didn't I think of that before?
That was easy.
All these people that ask me to have parties, never thought of it.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So But yeah, go out and build your business through parties. Like I said, I signed 65 loyal customers in 2 months, and it was because I did party after party after party. The wrap cash I made, I mean, $800 wrap cash 1 month, $1,200 another. I mean, it was insane. And it was all from just opening my mouth and asking. So, I worked my butt off my first 2 years in this business, like insane. Not that I don't work now hard, but, I worked really, really hard to get to the freedom that I have today. And I still book one-on-ones. I still sign people left and right. I've had tons of appointments this week too. So it is a blessing that we get to do this. And okay, you guys, the biggest thing that I can tell you that I do for my business is every single day I pray the prayer of Jabez. So if you don't know what that is, look it up. Cammie talked to me about doing that back in January, February, and I've been doing it, and my business has been exploding. Always speak love and life into your business. Always speak about how your business is growing, how much you love what you do. Always be talking about that. But my big thing that I do for me and my team every single day is I pray that God puts people in my path and in my team's path who need them, who need me, who need our products, who need our business, or who just need a friend. And I pray that He gives us the wisdom and the open eyes to know who they are and to open our mouths to talk to them. Now, when I'm praying this for my team, I expect them to hold up their end of the bargain. They have to be looking. They have to be talking. They have to be aware of what's going on, because how do we know? How do we know who He's putting in front of us? We don't. So we just need to talk to everybody. But if you can speak love, life, and blessings over your business every day and keep Him at the center, thank Him for the results, thank Him for the loyal customers, thank Him for the people He's putting in your path, and just have the utmost faith, your business will grow. It really will grow. And if you just stay focused on, like I said, helping the people and being the messenger of this gift that we've been blessed with, your business will grow and it'll continue to grow. And if you don't think you can do parties, you're right. And if you don't think you can blitz, you're right. It comes down to self-love and knowing you're worth it and knowing your family's worth it to be successful in this business. It's 80% mindset, 20% strategy. So all of this was just part of that 20%. You have to have the mindset to, know that you're worth it and that you've been given a gift. And God did not bring you this far to only bring you this far. Make sure you keep that in your mind. He put the dreams in your heart, and He also gave you everything it takes to fulfill them. But you have to believe it, and you have to go out and you have to work it. So I love you guys. Thank you, Keisha, for the opportunity. And I will definitely get you the playback for those who, missed it tonight. I know I have a lot of people that want it too. So I'll get that over to you, girlfriend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Everybody have a blessed rest of your week.
You too.
Book some parties. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.